Hi, it's Tanya. How you doing? I'm back with another kitchen video. Today I'm going to be showing you, I have a little cupboard where I keep like coffee and tea, my teapot, that kind of stuff. It's just a tiny little cupboard in the kitchen. And then some of my cleaning, like the mini blinds and stuff. And then there's another cupboard I have that I have my, it's up over the stove where I have tablecloths, but I take those out of there and I repurpose the little desk I have here in the kitchen over the microwave, so they end up over there. So check it out. Now I have two more cupboards in this part of the kitchen. I have above the stove, which I have tablecloths, and those are going to move. Those, that cupboard's where my dishes are. The one in the corner is where my Christmas ones are. That's my cutlery drawer, my corner cabinet. Now I have under the sink, and I have this little narrow cabinet. Now what's back in here, it's under the coffee maker. So my husband has tea and coffee, my little teapot and a kettle. I just want to rearrange that a little bit because it's kind of cramped in there. So let me attack this one. Okay, so that was an easy one. I had to throw out a lot of the stuff. It was expired. I have two little things of tea, some Tetley, that's an old sugar thing. That is just tea that a friend of mine, she's just trying to get me to try tea and I refuse to do it. But I'll keep it there in case she's here and she wants some tea. Our kettle and our teapot, and then I have my husband's coffee mugs, some coffee back in there, some sugar, and his little scoop for the coffee maker. Alright, so that's that little cupboard all done. Okay, now I am taking down the stuff that's up above the cupboards. It's just dust collectors and it's just fiddly things that I have up there. So I'm going to take all that down. I'm going to wipe down the top of the cupboards. I just took the curtains off the window. I'm washing those, and then I'm going to take the blinds off and wash those. And I'm just scrubbing the tiles as I go. So I did this little cupboard already, wiped that down and wiped down the top of it. So, clean, clean! Okay, so we're outside. It is beautiful. Today is January something. What is it? January 6th. It's gorgeous out here. It's nice and warm. Too cold for the beach, but you can definitely be in shorts right now. This is how I clean my mini blinds. I just hang them from my... Hang on, I gotta spin this. I just hang them from the... What's this called? Clothesline. And I just hose them down. I have a wimpy hose and I have to hold my thumb in the thing, and my washing machine's going right now, so I'm losing some of the power for my hose water. So it's just getting a little sprinkling of water today. But anyway, so that's how I hose them down. I give them a little scrub with a scrub brush, and then I let them dry in the sun. So there you go. Okay, and if you're going to take the blinds off, you might as well wash the windows. So I just finished washing the windows inside and out, and now I'm filling up my soap containers. I just buy the big jugs of soap, and I keep the little ones by the sink. So I just have to fill my hand soap, and then that's all done. So my blinds are out on the line drying, so I'm going to go get those in a few minutes because they dry within a couple of minutes. So I'll get those back on and I'll be back. Okay, so the blinds are back on. I have everything off the top there, and I just crawled up and wiped down all up on top of there. So most of the decorations are over here in the basket. Some are over here. Now this top cupboard is the last one that I have to deal with in this section, and that's all my tablecloths. So I'm going to take all of those out and wipe it down in there, and I'm going to find a new home for the tablecloths. Okay, so I cleaned this out, and there's nothing up in there now, so I'm going to keep it that way because it's just a weird cupboard, hard to access. In under here is the range hood, which was absolutely filthy with grease. It was disgusting. I just used a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser to do that. So here are my tablecloths now, and they're going to find a home over in this cupboard. This is actually a desk, but we keep our microwave on it just so it doesn't take up any counter space, and there's some drawers there. So I'm going to go through that. Let's just see. Prepare yourself. It's bad in here. I've just been shoving stuff in there for a while now. Really can't believe I'm showing people all this all this mess. Anyway, so I'm going to clear all this out, and I think it's going to be somewhat of a party cupboard with like streamers and tablecloths, anything that I would decorate with or use for entertainment, like the tablecloths and stuff like that. Which makes me wonder if my paper plates and stuff should come over here from out of the pantry, but we'll see how I make out with this. Okay, so now I have the tablecloths up top and some napkins. That's like a little party bucket with some streamers, some candles, balloons, that kind of thing. Down here I have some ribbons in a box that I got at the dollar store one time, and I really like it, but it only fits, it has 6 slots, but it only is made to fit 5 things of ribbon, but that's okay. These are games that my sister found for me. I think these were from Michael's. It's a water balloon toss game, and this one was a bee toss, and you throw like water balloons and stuff through them. So those are really cute, so I'll just keep those up there. And then I have some candles, some little name card holders, little birds. And then up here I have some candles that I got from IKEA that are really cute. And then these are banners that can hang. This one says give thanks. And then these ones were from Michael's too. They're like little celebration banners that you can hang up for a birthday. And I put those hanging off the fireplace. So those are up there. And then right here are the microwave dishes. These are flags. Now my husband used to hang a flag outside our house in Florida. We don't have the flagpole up here, so I don't know if I'll keep that up there or not. But for now, it's microwave dishes, and you've got to see the mess I've created on the floor. This is the chaos that is left, and I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I will deal with this in the morning, but this is the crazy part of organizing stuff like this. It's just, you're left with fiddly things like camera cases and snow globes and elastics and pencils and just general junk. But that's just part of this whole process. So we'll tackle it again in the morning. I'll be back. Alright, so nothing has changed since yesterday. It's still the same as it was last night. I still have an open space there, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll end up finding somewhere or finding something to go there. And then on top of the microwave, it's just the things for the computer and our little spare change jar. I have to clean out the microwave. It's not too bad. I did it a couple weeks ago. And then in these drawers, it used to be stationery stuff, but I'm going to move that into our little office area. So right now I just have our garbage bags because they're next to the garbage can, and a little outlet extender thing there. Down here I just have some tools, just some quick to grab things, measuring tapes, batteries, some nails. I have to find my hammer. I don't know where my hammer got to. And then just some screwdrivers. And then down in here is just all my Weight Watchers books. I used to follow Weight Watchers and I did really good with it, and then I stopped. So I've got to get back into that. And then down here is just some Canadian things that we have because we are Canadian. So just for Canada Day, just having a few things. So that's it. And then I'm going to do a separate video about this cupboard over here. And it's going to be like a, well, you'll see. Okay, so I sorted through everything. It's all here in piles, I guess, sort of. And I've just sorted it by if it's paperwork or stuff that has to go to the bathroom or electronic things, toys, whatever. All this stuff managed to find its way into the cupboard above the microwave. So it's good that it's all out of there now. Everything has to go. It's not being thrown out. It's going to the room where it's supposed to be living at this point. And then when I get to that particular room, I will go through everything and then decide what needs to go. The only thing that's going to stay is the phone book in here, and that's just going to go in that empty space above the microwave in the cupboard. And then I just have the cookie cutters and the barbecue stuff that just needs to find a home here in the kitchen. We have Easter egg gum that was left from last Easter, so that can go. And other than that, it's just like I don't know, a mishmash of stuff. So it's got to go find a home somewhere. So I'm going to go do that now. So that was my little coffee cupboard, and like I showed you, take the blinds down if you have blinds or curtains, wash them, wash your windows, get all that cleaned up while you're going. And then all that stuff that I had on the floor, it's actually moved behind me. It's all right there. But I just had to get it out of the kitchen because it didn't need to be in the kitchen anymore. It does have to go to other rooms, and I have to clean the other rooms, so I might as well just take it where it needs to be and then deal with it when I work on that particular room. So, I don't know if this one helped you. I don't know if you guys have a little coffee cupboard or not, but it's a good place to keep everything above your coffee maker. And yeah, clean your windows. Get that done too. All right, next one's coming up. See ya.